Myles Garrett is back in the NFL. The star defensive end has been reinstated after serving a 6-game suspension. You remember this. He tried to end Mason Rudolph with his own helmet.
There's a flag as... Whoa! Hello. Whoa! Mason Rudolph got into it.
To get out of there.
What in the world? Believe Myles Garrett? They're swinging a helmet?
Yeah, there'll be some ejections coming out of this.
There may be suspensions.
That's right, suspensions.
So Myles Garrett is back after serving a 6-game suspension, and Browns Executive Vice President and General Manager Andrew Berry had this to say. "We welcome Myles back to our organization with open arms. We know he is grateful to be reinstated, eager to put the past behind him and continue to evolve and grow as a leader. We look forward to having his strong, positive presence back as a teammate, player, and a person in our community." Well, of course they're going to welcome back Myles Garrett with open arms. He's one of the best players in the NFL, and he's the best player on the Cleveland Browns. Now, the question is, did Mason Rudolph really use a racial slur towards Myles Garrett? Well, Myles Garrett, he served that suspension, and he's doubling down on the idea that Mason Rudolph dropped an N-bomb towards Myles Garrett. Here's Myles Garrett after getting reinstated, reiterating the claim that Mason Rudolph used a racial slur that sparked the incident.
What did he say to you?
I mean, he called me the N-word. He called me a stupid N-word. I don't say the N-word, whether it's with A, ER. To me personally, it just shouldn't be said. And whether it's by family, friends, anyone. And I don't want to use it because I don't want to find that appropriate around me for anyone to use.
Now, the first thing I want to say is for all you out there saying that Myles Garrett should have gotten a full year suspension, you guys are crazy. The Raiders DB Nevin Lawson, he got a 1-game suspension for using his helmet as a weapon. Richie Incognito, same thing, a 1-game suspension for using his helmet as a weapon. Albert Hainsworth practically stomped someone to death and got a 5-game suspension, okay? A 6-game suspension for what Myles Garrett did was perfectly adequate. He deserves to be back in the league. Look, 6 games is a lot of games. That's 37% of the season. That'd be the equivalent of a baseball player being suspended for 60 games, okay? We don't punish people in this country for what could have happened. We punish them for what happened. What happened was he got hit in the head with a helmet, and he didn't even have to get stitches. He didn't even draw blood, okay? Yes, what he did was wrong, but hey, I don't completely clear Mason Rudolph's name. I still think there's a little smoke here. Look, NFL, you have the NFL films. I know you have audio everywhere. I think there's something suspicious here. All I want to know is I want to know the truth because someone's lying. Either Myles Garrett is lying or Mason Rudolph is lying. Do I know the truth? Absolutely not. But hey, based on that Astros apology, hey, Myles Garrett seems serious there. He seemed pretty contrite. He seemed pretty forthcoming in what he was saying with Mason Rudolph. And then also, he had already served the suspension. So, one, he's not going to clear his name for being a dirty player just by saying that Mason Rudolph called him the N-word or used a racial slur against him. He's going to have to do it on the field. And to me, I don't know what his other motive here would be if you're Myles Garrett. Your organization has already welcomed you back with open arms. You know you're an elite player in this league, and I just don't know. Was Mason Rudolph using a racial slur? Maybe we'll never know, but I just want to know the truth. Who's lying? Is it Mason Rudolph? Is it Myles Garrett? Because if it's true what Myles Garrett said, he shouldn't have used Mason Rudolph's helmet as a weapon. He should have used Mason Rudolph's head as a weapon and ripped it off because there is no place for that type of behavior by Mason Rudolph. That is inexcusable. If true, they need to get to the bottom of this because if I'm Mason Rudolph, I'm taking legal action. You don't want anyone out there thinking that you're using racial slurs, thinking that you might be a guy that would use the N-word against an opposing player. Look, the NFL is almost 3/4 African American. I'd be incensed if I was Mason Rudolph that some guy is claiming that I'm a racist. I think Mason Rudolph should take action if he didn't say it. Maybe Mason Rudolph is worried that if he does take action, they'll prove that he did say it. Like I said, I have no clue who's right and who's wrong. I just want to get to the bottom of this because this was an ugly incident for the NFL. And if there's any truth to this, it could get even uglier. Thanks for watching the Get More Sports YouTube channel. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me at DMac_LA. And for all the hottest sports content in the game, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and most importantly, give me all your takes right down below in the comments section. I want all your takes right down below in the comments section. And for all the hottest and latest sports news, head over to GetMoreSports.com.